There she is. Good morning. Find a window for yourself. So Victoria, walk your elbows closer to everyone. You want your elbows to be pretty close. So like kind of in ear line, like the tips of your ears, elbows that close. So most of you have them like way too wide. Give yourself, like narrow it off. Yes. Like you're trying to touch your head with your elbows rather. So even more narrow. Mm-hmm. Good. Thumbs to the back of your neck. I'm going to take these up a little bit. Nope, come back. Come back like this. Mm-hmm. Narrow. So with the thumbs at the back of your neck, like in prayer hands, take an inhale, fill the back body, let it rise. As you exhale, press down into your blocks and let your heart melt through. Pull your hips back towards your heels. Again, deep breath in between the shoulder blades. Back body rise, rib cage expands from side to side. Exhale, press down and draw back. Slide your hips a little closer to your heels. And again, deep breath in between the shoulder blades. Back body rises, rib cage opens, expands with your inhale. As you exhale, press down into the elbows and draw back. This time, as you inhale, let your heart melt down towards the mat. Let the shoulder blades slide together. Let the biceps come above your ears, so you're really melting and opening up through the chest. As you exhale, do the opposite. Press your elbows down, round the space between the shoulder blades, pressing down into those blocks. Again, inhale, let the belly soften, let the shoulder blades slide together, let the back of the arms stretch, the triceps. Exhale, press down into your elbows, round the spine, just a little, yeah, and drawing back at the same time. One more time, inhale, let the belly drop down, let the chest drop down, let the shoulder blades slide together. Exhale to press into the blocks, round the spine, squeeze the upper ribs in, create space between your shoulder blades. Taking a moment to scan your way through your body. Notice where your energy levels are at, where the physical body may be at. Where the emotional body may be at. As you inhale, round and curl, come up towards tabletop. You'll take your hands to the blocks, walk them a little bit further forward. Nice, tucking your toes under. Inhale, let the belly drop down. Squeeze the shoulder blades, lift your eyes and your chest up. Really gripping. So try to rock your fingertips around the front and sides. Belly drop, shoulder squeeze, eyes and chest lift. Elbows wrap back, a little softness in the elbows. Exhale, press back, round and curl. Press away from the blocks to tuck your tailbone under even more. Hug the upper ribs in. Inhale, belly drop, shoulder blades squeeze, eyes and chest lift up, a little rock through. Broadening and widening the collarbones, the front body. Exhale, press back, round and curl. Squeeze the back of the legs, spine high, belly hollow. Use your core to round your spine. Inhale, belly drop, shoulders squeeze, eyes and chest lift up. Little rock through. Tuck your toes, press back. Downward facing dog. And just start to work it out. Bend one knee. Straighten the other. Yeah, work out all the kinks. Work your way through your feet, through your ankles. And it's here that we start to link our movement with our breath. Inhale will lift you high to the tiptoes. Take the full length of the inhale to lift as high to the toes as you can. As you exhale, take the full length of the exhale to slowly melt one heel down to the floor. Melt the chest back, the heart open. Inhale, high to tiptoes. Take your time to lift there fully. Exhale, melt a heel. Start to press away from the blocks, drawing back, heart down, elbows wrapped down. Inhale, high to the tiptoes. Roll your sit bones a little higher. Melt your heart a little bit closer. Keeping your heels and your tailbone high, bend your knees, turbo dog. Keep pressing back away from the blocks, wrapping the elbows down. Belly button pulls back to spine, Uddiyana Bandha. The neck relaxes fully. Give it to gravity. Deep breath in. Exhale, press forward, high plank and pause. Hold. Shoulders over elbows, elbows over wrists. Lift your hips to line up with new shoulder height. 3. Squeeze those legs straight and strong. 2. Inhale, lift up and back. Downward facing dog. Melting the heels, feet hip width. Walk your hands off the blocks towards your feet. Grabbing opposite elbows to hang. Shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Lift all 10 toes up off your mat. Feel the 4 corners of your feet actively root down into the floor. Big and baby toe mounds, inner and outer heel. Press your feet away from one another, encouraging an internal rotation through your thighs. Can you let the upper body relax a little more? You can soften the knees a little more if it means the spine relaxes more. Just make sure that the leg stays strong. You're not letting the leg muscles relax. Drop your hands down to the floor. Close your eyes. Bend your knees. Head and hands stay heavy. And as slow as you can, start to roll up to stand. Letting the arms hang, the head hang. Taking your time to slowly stack each vertebrae. When you get to the top, shoulders move up. Back and down. Palms face forward. Tadasana. Feel the pubic bone lift up towards your belly button. Your upper ribs hug into the body just a little more. Shoulder blades squeeze so the collarbones expand. Air fills your lungs. Heels root deeper with each exhale. Shoulders drop deeper with each exhale. And with each inhale, the crown of your head reaches up through space. Take an inhale, reach up and look up. Filling up the upper cavity of the rib cage, using it to lengthen the bottom rib away from the top hip bone. Exhale, fold all the way down. Halfway lift 3 times. Inhale to come up for 1. Shoulder blades squeeze, collarbones wide. Exhale to fold. Coming back up for 2, inhale. Exhale, fold. Last time, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Walk it out. Downward facing dog. Take your hands to the blocks. Inhale, we move forward, high plank. Drop your knees. Look forward, lean forward, 3 modified chaturangas. Now you can see, so you want to look forward, look for yourself in the mirror. Shoulders no lower than elbows, 3. Nice. And up. Back down for 2. And up. Last one, 3. Stay here, tuck the toes, float the knees. Press up, high plank. Nice work, everyone. Back, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. And big breath out, draw back. Take your right leg up to the sky, inhale. Bend your top knee, open up your hip. This is a few moments for yourself here. So whatever feels good in your down dog, you can wiggle the toes, roll the ankle, bend and stretch the knee. Make circles with the hips. Or just keep using the exhale to root that left heel a little closer to the floor. Bend your knee if you need to. Press away from the blocks for 1. Really press the chest, slingshot back towards your thigh. Press off the back toes, knee to nose. Use your back toes, round the spine, lift the hips as high as you can. Pressing out of the blocks and out of the back toes. Nice. Inhale up and back to the sky. 3-legged dog. Breathe in. Big stretch. As you exhale, press off the back toes. Shoulders will line up right over top of the wrist, knee to nose. Press away from the floor, from the blocks. Round the spine. Hollow the belly. Pull it in. Elbows wrap back, Ingrid. Yes. Inhale up and back. Again, knee to nose. This one we're holding here. So elbows wrap back as you shift forward. Shoulders on top of wrists. Unless you want extra, you go past the wrists, but you lift the hips higher, bum higher than shoulders. Keep lifting, Victoria. Right heel, tiny little package. Keep running towards it, not from it. 3, elbows wrap back, arms hug in. Press your hips higher. Use the back foot. 2. Now you'll have lots of room to just gently step that right foot through. Step the right foot kind of to the baby toe edge to the right side of your mat. You might need to move your blocks a little side to side. Drop your back knee down. Inhale, both hands up to the sky. Reach up and look up. Modified crescent lunge. Right heel squeezes back. Left knee squeezes forward. Lengthen up and out of that low belly. Keep coming forward, Ingrid. Not with the foot, with the hips. Yes, for 3. Eyes lift up. Everyone bring your palms to touch. Shoulders drop down, fingers expand, look up. 2. Hands come down to your blocks, pause. Tuck the toes, lift the back hips as high as you can. Press down into the blocks, round the spine, hollow the belly off your front leg, and start to pull that right leg up and back to the sky, nice and light. 3-legged dog. So you feel how the higher the hip is, the lighter it is. Nice. Step the right foot back through between the hands. Leave the blocks where they are. Turn around to face the back of your mat and twist. Right hand down to the floor, left hand up to the sky, open. Left heel squeezes back, right toe squeeze forward for 3. Make sure those hips don't drop lower than the knee joint. Hug the midline with the feet. Roll open with the torso. 3. Inhale for length. Exhale for twist. Nice. 2. Inhale. And twist. Last one. Breathe in. Exhale. Both hands come down to frame the left foot. Frame the left foot. Drop the back knee down. Shift the weight back and flex. Don't anticipate. As you inhale, sit bones roll high. As you exhale, heart melts forward and down. You can stay here. Drop the toes open to the left. Little IT band stretch. So toes up will keep you mostly in your hamstring. Toes out will bring you into the IT band and outer left hip. You choose what you need. Keep trying to roll your tailbone higher to the sky. Melt the heart forward. So if it means that you need to bend the knee so you can get a longer spine, you bend the knee. You're going to get an epic stretch of the hamstring either way. Slowly bend back forward into the left knee. Turn around and face the front of your mat. Drop your back knee down to the floor. Shift the weight back and flex, half splits. Sit bones roll high, heart moves forward. Bend your front knee if you need to lengthen your spine. Right heel presses down and draws back towards you, active connection. Heel presses down as your heart lengthens forward, 3. Activity through the front foot, no floppy fish feet, please. Wake them up, spread those toes. Energy throughout the entire body. Remember, when it's all on and everywhere, you don't have to put so much effort into one place. Equally distribute the effort. Everything works to support the whole. Shift your weight back forward into your right knee. Just make sure your knee doesn't move past your ankle. Stack it directly on top. Check your alignment in the mirror. Make sure that you're not hugging into the midline, so walk the toes. Yes. Chest to thigh. Keep your hands on the blocks or the floor. Tuck the back toes. Squeeze the back knee up off the mat and pause. Right chest rests on the right leg. Good. Now lift your hips in line with the knee joint. Good. Cute shorts. Right heel squeezes back. Left toe squeeze forward. Now float to the fingertips. So float to the fingertips. No pressure on those hands. Hip and knee joints, same height. Now float your hands behind you. Palms face the floor. Chest rests on that right thigh. Check yourself out in the mirror. Right thigh parallel to the floor. Hip and knee, same height. Shoulder blades squeeze, fingers expand, 3. Press forward all the weight off the back toes as much as you can. Keep squeezing right heel back, 2. As you inhale, drop the back knee. Inhale, both hands up to the sky. Check your alignment. If you're all twist-tied like this, think about how your hips are going to feel. Take up space. You can move those blocks. They're not cemented there. Right hand grabs left wrist. As you inhale, lift up. As you exhale, lean over. From here, start to create space in that right side hip flexor. 3. Use your exhale to soften in. Maybe right hand comes down to the floor, to a block. If you touch the ground, you're resisting the ground. So you're not falling into it, you're rising out of it. 3. 2. Nice. Both hands come down to your blocks, set them up, and step back. Downward facing dog. Land and breathe here for 5. Deep breath in. Big breath out. Feet hip width, 2 knuckle widths side by side. Can you feel it out? Inward rotation through your thighs, and your thighs pull back. Elbows wrap down and away. Don't sit in it. Make more space through here. Wrap those elbows. Yes. Upper ribs in. Use the blocks, press up and out of the blocks to hollow the low belly a little more. Pull up and back a little more. Inhale, high to tiptoes. Bend the knees, round the spine, come down to tabletop. Look forward, lean forward. Hold on. I want you to try this one. Look forward. Yeah, let's do some of those while I set you up. Inhale, belly drops down, shoulder blades squeeze, eyes and chest lift. Put this on above your elbows. 1, 2. Yeah. Exhale, press away from the floor, round the spine. Hollow the belly. Good, and make sure you get a little baby bend, so press into it and don't lock your elbows. Yeah. Inhale, belly drop, shoulders squeeze, eyes and chest lift. We'll press into the bend. Don't let it lock you in. Exhale, round and curl. Come back to neutral spine. Look forward. Lean forward. 3 modified chaturangas for 3. Nice. Lean forward into it and up. It'll stretch. Look forward, lean. Look to where you want to go. Don't look down. 2. Look in the mirror. Find yourself. Yes. And up. Last one. We hold. Elbows tight to the rib cage. No lower than 90. Press. Use your fingertips to find that little extra elevation. Tuck the toes. Squeeze the knees. Pull the elbows in. High plank and down dog. Nice. You can take it off now, Lola, if you like. Deep breath in. And big breath out. Left leg comes up to the sky. Inhale. Bend the top knee. Open up your hip. Whatever feels good here, this is a moment for yourself. Toes, ankle, knee, hip, and hamstring. As you inhale, press away from your hands. As you exhale, press off the toes. Lift your hips as high as you can, knee to nose. Elbows wrap back, arms hug in for 1. Press into that band. Inhale, up and back. Exactly, nice. Coming back forward for 2. Tiny little package. Squeeze the left heel and keep moving forward. Keep shifting forward. Hips higher. Up, up, up. Nice. Inhale, up and back. Last one, knee to nose. We hold this one here. So shoulders over elbows, elbows over wrists, elbows wrap back. June, use the back toes, lift the hips higher. Keep lifting. Nice. Keeping the hips as high as you can. Unhinge the knee and simply step that left foot forward. Nice. Readjust the feet, readjust the blocks, drop the back knee down to the floor. Look at your stance. Make sure you're not narrow. Give yourself room in line. Ankle, knee, knee, hip. Inhale, we reach up. Exhale. Inhale, fingers expand. Exhale, shoulder blades drop. Again, deep breath in. Make sure you're hugging the midline still. There are a million things to think about, so by the time you get to the last cue in your mind, you're going to have to start at the first one again. Both hands come down to the blocks. Turn around, face the back of your mat, and twist. Left hand to floor, right hand to sky, open. Making sure that your ankle isn't in front of the knee, so readjust your feet. You're never stuck where you are. You can always choose to change course. Inhale, press out of the floor. Exhale, squeeze the right knee in towards the midline as you roll open. So you're going to get deeper IT band stretch when you keep it into the midline. Nice. Press out of the floor. Don't sink into that bottom shoulder joint. Squeeze it and plug it into its socket. Nice. Both hands come down to frame your right foot. Drop the back knee down. Shift the weight back and flex. Half splits. A little softness in your knee. This side much looser, no? Yeah. Yeah, I can tell. Just be mindful. Look at that bottom knee. You see where it's at? Like right on the midline? So you want to open it up a little more. There you go. Good.